The era of rom-coms is officially back, and today we're gonna look at the exciting rom-com with the elegant Anne Hathaway and a new hearthrobe, Nicholas Galitzine. Let's take a look at 11 phrases from the movie The Idea of You and improve our English together. Number 1. To be into something or someone.
So Daniel got her this all-access backstage pass and a VIP meet and greet with that boy band she used to like, August Moon.
Oh yeah, they're cute. That sounds fun, Is. Did you get to meet August Moon? Not really into them anymore. Now it's more about aggressively talented female singer-songwriters.
Which I think is great.
Right, of course.
To be into means to be very interested or enthusiastic about someone or something. You can be into a hobby or you can be into a person. In this scene, Is, the daughter, says that she's not really into August Moon anymore, meaning she's not very interested in the band anymore. In this phrase, be is the verb that you can change according to the subject and the tense that you need. Many teenagers go through phases of being into different music genres before settling on their favorites. As a child, he was really into dinosaurs, collecting toy models and reading every book he could find on the subject. Even though she's into fitness now, she admits that she used to be into junk food and rarely exercised. Into them. I'm not really into them anymore. I'm not really into them anymore. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. Number 2 and number 3 together. To kill it and to crush it.
Mom. Oh, I'm so sorry, but you don't understand. St. Vincent was killing it. We couldn't leave.
No, it truly was transcendent.
Oh, can we go back really quick? We gotta do this first, baby. Okay,
And then we were just very young with a baby. We, put our heads down. He was crushing it at work. The gallery had finally opened. Izzy was at school. But there was distance. There was a drift.
To kill it is an informal idiom used to describe someone performing exceptionally well or achieving great success in a specific activity. Think about having a knife and killing the obstacles. If you don't have the obstacles anymore, you are succeeding. And the phrase to crush it has exactly the same meaning. Imagine you're crushing the difficulty with a hammer. So there are no more obstacles, there are no more difficulties. Now you are succeeding, you are performing and doing something very, very well. In the first scene, Izzy is apologizing to her mom about being late because she was listening to St. Vincent, who was killing it, meaning that St. Vincent was giving an amazing performance. In the second scene, we see Selene talking about her ex-husband. She said that at one point everything was good and her husband was crushing it at work, meaning he was doing amazingly at work. The band practiced tirelessly for weeks before the concert, determined to kill it with their performance. She always kills it in the kitchen, effortlessly whipping up delicious meals that leave everyone impressed. After months of preparation, the entrepreneur launched her startup and absolutely killed it in the market, quickly gaining a loyal customer base. The football team tried the best and in the end they crushed it by winning 4-2 and moving up to the next round of the championship. Don't worry, you have practiced so much and you will definitely crush it tomorrow on the stage. Although Bob was always crushing it at work, he often struggled in his social life, preferring to leave all the gatherings and parties as soon as possible. Now let's say the phrases from the movie together. St. Vincent was killing it. Killing it. Killing it. St. Vincent was killing it. Crushing it. Crushing it. He was crushing it. He was crushing it at work. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. Number 4. On the tip of one's tongue.
Izzy, yeah. And this is...
Well, it's on the tip of my tongue, I swear. I mean, I've literally forgotten my own name.
Georgia.
My name is Georgia.
Nice to meet you, Georgia.
On the tip of one's tongue describes the feeling of knowing or remembering something such as a word or a piece of information, but not being able to recall it immediately. It's right there, very, very close, but you just can't get it out quickly at this moment. Here, hilariously, we see Izzy's friend forgetting her name. She says that the name is on the tip of her tongue, meaning that she can't remember her name, but it's almost there. She's very close to remembering it, but she can't. In this phrase, we need to substitute the word once with the correct name or a possessive adjective. She struggled to remember the name of the song that was playing. It was right on the tip of her tongue, but kept slipping away. He tried to recall the password of his email account with a combination of letters and numbers on the tip of his tongue. I know her name is on the tip of my tongue, but it just won't come to me. Tongue, on the tip of my tongue, on the tip of my tongue. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. Number 5, to work like a charm.
You know, we were just Polaroids on a wall, really. You know, you got Adrian, $1 Million Smile, Rory, the Aussie Rebel, Simon, brooding poet, Ollie. You know, Ollie's just got that swagger.
And what about Hayes?
Well, I'm just English. Just works a charm, really.
To work like a charm is an idiomatic expression used to describe something that operates or functions perfectly and effectively, often beyond expectations. Think of a magic charm. You've been trying to open the jar for a while, but then suddenly you remember a tip that worked like a charm, so you managed to open the jar easily. Hayes is describing his bandmates and their qualities. When asked about himself, he cheekily answers that he's just English and it works a charm. Here he says the variation of the phrase without the word like. He means that just him being English makes him super popular and is effective with fans. She followed her grandmother's recipe and the cake turned out to work like a charm, delighting everyone at the party with its delicious flavor and texture. The new security measures in the building work like a charm, ensuring the safety of the occupants without causing any inconvenience. Charm, work like a charm, work like a charm. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. Number 6, to drive someone up a wall.
Your daughter, you, close?
Yeah, we are. I mean, she is my daughter, and I am her mother, so we do drive each other up a wall sometimes. But yeah, she's my favorite person.
To drive someone up a wall is an idiomatic expression used to describe actions or behaviors that irritate, annoy, or frustrate someone to the point of anger. Imagine being so annoyed that you just start climbing a wall to get away from that cause. Despite being close to her daughter, Selene says that because they are a mom and a daughter, they still drive each other up a wall sometimes, so they sometimes annoy each other. Her little brother's incessant questions and interruptions drove her up a wall while she was trying to study for her exams. The repetitive beeping sound of the faulty alarm clock has been driving her family up a wall, disrupting their sleep every morning. That customer's unreasonable demands and complaints can drive any employee up a wall, testing their patience and professionalism. A wall, up a wall. Connect these words together. Up a wall, drive someone up a wall, drive someone up a wall. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. Number 7, to have got eye for something.
Hi.
Hi.
So, Ollie says you own an art gallery?
Yeah, in Silver Lake.
It's amazing. Selene's got a real eye for talent.
No doubt.
To have got eye for something means to possess a natural talent, skill, or ability to observe, appreciate, and discern quality or potential of something, especially when others might not. While everyone is looking at some other more famous paintings, he noticed some really amazing details of a less known one. He's got an eye for amazing details. Hayes is complimenting Selene by saying that she's got a real eye for talent, meaning as an art gallery owner, she's really good at recognizing the really talented artists. She has a real eye for fashion, always putting together stylish outfits that turn heads wherever she goes. He has an eye for photography, capturing breathtaking landscapes and moments with his camera that evoke emotions in those who view his work. The coach has got a real eye for talent, identifying promising athletes and nurturing their skills to help them reach their full potential. Talent, talent, a real eye, a real eye. She's got a real eye. She's got a real eye for talent. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. Number 8, to take a beat.
It's fine. He's the guy in his 20s.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I think it's time I went home.
Okay, so can we just take
It's
a
not
beat?
you. It's me.
To take a beat means to pause or take a moment to think and reflect. Think of a musical beat. A beat is a unit of time. So if you take a beat, you take some time. For example, before an important decision, you can always take a beat, so pause, and think. You can also meditate. During the argument, Celine wants to leave, but Hayes asks if they could just take a beat. He wants to have a pause to think, instead of having the argument escalate. I often take a beat before responding to difficult emails. After the argument, they took a beat to calm down before continuing their discussion. I will take a beat to consider all the options before making my final choice. Beat, beat, take a beat. Take a beat. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. Number 9, to piss someone off.
You know, I could have handled that you were dating him. It pisses me off that you lied to me.
To piss someone off is a colloquial expression used to describe causing someone to feel angry, irritated, or annoyed by actions or words. Think about the sign of no pissing in the area, and then you see a person not following the rules and doing just that. How would you feel? Exactly, you would feel very angry and annoyed because he pisses you off. Izzy says that the fact that her mother lied to her pisses her off, so that fact makes her very annoyed and angry. In this phrase, you can use the word someone in between the words piss and off, or after the phrase piss off. Her sarcastic remarks and passive-aggressive comments often piss off her co-workers, creating a tense atmosphere in the office. The constant noise from the construction site next door is really pissing off the residents of the neighborhood, who have been complaining to the local authorities. His habit of interrupting people mid-conversation tends to piss off his friends, who find it rude and disrespectful. Piss, piss, piss someone off. Piss someone off. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. Number 10, to count on someone.
Like, Dad lied, and that sucked. I thought I could count on you.
I am so sorry. It will never happen again. I promise.
To count on someone means to rely on or depend on someone to fulfill a promise, obligation, or expectation. You can trust the person or something will provide you with the support when needed. The old granny could always count on her young neighbor for help. Izzy is very upset. She thought she could count on her mom. She could rely and trust her, but now she feels betrayed because she was lied to. She counted on her sister to pick her up from the airport, trusting that she would be there waiting for her as planned. The company counted on its employees to meet deadlines and deliver quality work, recognizing their importance in achieving overall success. As a single parent, he counted on his parents for childcare assistance, knowing he could rely on them to help out whenever he needed it. Count, count, count on, count on. Count on someone. Count on someone. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. And the last one, number 11, to pick apart.
People on the internet that are picking you apart are disgusting. It's because you're a woman, and it's because you're older than him. They hate you for it.
To pick apart means to closely examine or analyze something by looking at its individual components, details, or flaws. It's usually used to mean criticize in a very detailed way. After watching the movie, we all sat around and picked apart the plot twists and character decisions over pizza and popcorn. After the dating news went out, a lot of people on the internet started picking Celine apart. They started to criticize her for all the smallest details and pay attention to every flaw. And here, Izzy is very upset about that. She says that the people who criticize her mom or are picking her apart are very disgusting. The detective began to pick apart the crime scene, carefully examining every detail for clues. As the debate heated up, each candidate tried to pick apart their opponent's arguments to strengthen their own position. During the book club discussion, the critics picked the author's writing style apart. Apart, apart, pick apart, pick apart. Now pause the video and practice saying the phrase. Okay, and now it is time for you to do some exercises and check how well you understood the material. And remember, if you need extra time, you can always pause the video. Now complete these dialogues with the correct phrases in the correct forms. Thanks for tuning in, folks. You were killing it, no doubt. Continue practicing, as just a bit of practice will work like a charm. You can always count on us for more videos with English phrases from new movies. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to never miss a fun and quick English lesson with PDQ English.